Hey everyone, it is your girl Kiki and I am back with another video. Today we're going to be covering the classic Poetic Justice. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Poetic Justice is a 1993 romantic and drama film written and directed by the late John Singleton, starring the late Tupac Shakur, Regina King, Joe Torre, and none other than Janet Jackson. So this is another 90s classic that I grew up on. Side note, definitely shouldn't have been watching it. But anyway, so let's go ahead and dissect a few things that I've observed from this classic. So first off, Janet Jackson played the role of Justice. One thing I always thought from the start of the movie was pride got a lot of people killed. I mean, rapper Q-Tip played Justice's boyfriend, Markel. If you know you are in the streets, right, and you are in a drive-through movie, you see some guys that, I mean, from what he said, like some guys he had beef with prior, a week prior or whatever. Why wouldn't you leave? Like, I already know the answer. The answer is pride and not wanting to look afraid of anyone or whatever because, he's a street dude. But I don't care. Call me scary all day. But when he told Justice that when he told her, hey, I see some guys that I was beefing with, whatever, she should have been like, baby, let's go. I know that's what I would have said. I wouldn't have been worrying about getting undressed and you doing the nasty, none of that. I would have been like, let's go. So, next thing. I don't know if anyone will admit this. At least I haven't really ever heard anyone say this, but Aisha, which is Justice's friend, played by Regina King, was wrong. Yes, I said it. She was wrong. Think about it. She had a decent man, Chicago, played by Joe Torre. He worked at the post office as a mailman. He had his own place and car. And hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she had to be with the mailman, but she chose to, right? It was her choice. Nobody forced her. And I mean, it is an honest blue collar job. I would rather that versus, these guys in the streets. So I don't know. I mean, not to mention he was giving her money from what they said in the movie. All the while she was cheating on him and degrading the man. I mean, let's just be honest, ladies. Sometimes we have to admit, she was wrong. She obviously was not happy with their sex life. So she should have either worked through it or left him alone. One or the other. Of course, he was 100% wrong for putting his hands on her and calling her all out of her name. I don't care how mad he was about her cheating. He should have walked away and moved on. Point blank, period. There was no excuse for that. So anyway, let's move on. Next point. Lucky, played by Tupac Shakur, should not have done all of that fighting and cursing in front of that baby. Also, side note, but why didn't he have his own spot? Like, he had a career and was in the union, working for the postal service, just like Chicago. In fact, he was in the union. So I'm just, he was living with his mom, and I'm like, okay, why didn't he have his own spot? But anyway, a question that we won't ever get the answer to. So yeah, my last point is that Justice was rude and mean at first when getting in the mail truck to go on their trip. She was. But that didn't warrant Lucky to start cursing her out the way that he did. I mean, he was hella disrespectful. My thing was like, girl, stand up. Because not this man called you all out your name, called you everything but a child of God, and not you gave him the Oochie Coochie cat the same day at the beach. Like, girl, where they do that at? Come on now, like, stand up for real. No man pound. This is still a classic in my book. But it's still a classic in my book, but Lucky wouldn't have gotten so lucky with me after all that cursing me out. No, I'm sorry. Like, stand up, girl. Have some dignity, have some pride, have some, I don't know, love, respect for yourself. No, ma'am. And not that this make it better, but it would maybe at least be a little different if it's like, you know, somebody you already in love with, y'all got into it and then y'all make love or whatever. But girl, this is a stranger cussing you out and then you give him the oochie coochie cat. No, ma'am. But anyway, before I wrap up this video, I just want to throw a little fun fact in there. I may be doing this on some of my videos from here on out. I think it's a little fun thing to just throw in there. So, fun fact, did y'all know that Jada Pinkett, Lisa Bonet, and Monica Calhoun auditioned for the role of Justice? Also, although Janet Jackson did a great job, I can definitely see Jada Pinkett, which, by the way, back in the day, Jada, I loved Jada Pinkett, but I could definitely see Jada Pinkett and Monica Calhoun playing this role. Um, Lisa Bonet, not so much. I can't really see her playing the role of Justice. But anyway, I did read that although they auditioned, John Singleton already had in mind that he wanted Janet Jackson to play this role. And she definitely did it. She served. She definitely did a good job with playing the role of Justice. So anyway, y'all give me some feedback below. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Aisha was wrong for how she treated Chicago, or do you think it was like it is what it is? How do you feel about it? Also, do y'all feel like Justice should have gave up the Oochie Coochie cat the way she did after being cussed out like she was by Lucky? Let me know what y'all think. And I will be coming back with another video very soon. If y'all have any suggestions, just let me know down below. And that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.